nothing better than pregame festivities for the World Series. Game 3 is coming up next. Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. The World Series on MLB The Show coming up. It's Santo Domingo going up against Santo Domingo. John Shabby and Chris Singleton on the call. A lot going on in this series as we get ready for Game 3, Singy.
And Boog, this is as close to an elimination game as you can get without it actually being one. Going down 3-0 would more or less just end this thing. So this game's going to tell us whether we're going to have a real series in store for us or if we're just going to be packing our bags and going home.
A lot of people feel these teams are more evenly matched. The first two games would indicate. So we'll see if we get a bounce-back performance in this one. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set to go now. And today's starting pitcher, Brooks Hall. What do we have on him?
Four-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
The 0-1. That one down the line and foul ball. The pitch. He swings and misses. And there's one away.
Oh, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base paths. It's not just the pitcher. It's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders, have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone just a little more relaxed that he didn't reach base.
Soup Brito at the plate now. That's ball one. One out, base is empty. That catches the zone for a strike, and it's 1-1. Just off the inside edge.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
One down, base is empty. Yeah, the 2-1 hammered but foul. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way. So credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Now it's the power speed combo. Junior Caminero. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Fastball for a strike. Caminero hitting third in the lineup, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. 2 outs, base is empty. And there's a ball.
1-1.
Top of the zone for a called strike.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
And no swing, says Joe McDonald. Now it's 3-2.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle and you get it right where you want it.
Base knock center field. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
With that fastball, even though it's high velocity, you've got to live on the outer edges. When it's right on a tee, right down the middle, professional hitters are not going to have a problem turning it around.
Man at first. The batter now, Almonte. That one's in there, 0-1.
It's 0-1.
Pickoff throw, and he's back standing. That one misses, and that is ball 1. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first here in game 3. Fastball for a strike. And the 1-2 misses to even the count.
2-2.
That one missed.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
He was all over that one. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Gene Segura at the plate here. That one finds the zone.
0-1.
It's 0-1. Two outs. Liner, base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He scores and they have the lead. 1-0.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and whipped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
And here's the first baseman, Tovar. Right through there for a strike.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
2 on, 2 outs. That one's upstairs, ball 1. And that's ball 1.
1 strike.
Well, with this many pitches thrown here in this first inning, I mean, you're giving the other team a really good look. He's going to have to find a way to get some weak contact, maybe a swing and miss, get into that dugout.
And he's got it in right field for the 3rd out, so that'll do it. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now 1-0. This is the World Series on the show. Back in Washington, D.C. And towing the slab, number 75.
A very forgettable start his last time out. Was only able to work a couple of innings. We're looking for him to put it all together today. Command, tempo, and just really a confident presence out there on the mound.
Now it's the DH, Emilio Boone. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98.
Boog, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Severino gathers, throws to first, in time to get him. 1 away in the strikeout.
Classic pitch sequencing there to change eye levels for the punch out. That fastball on the pitch before was up. It was very competitive, and that gets you thinking that he might try to climb the ladder. But then the curveball out of that same tunnel just falls off the table, and you can't make contact.
And the batter now, Sergio Alcantara. Here comes a pitch. And now it's even up.
1-1.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
That fastball at the bottom of the zone can be very effective. Just got to keep it on the corners.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, that's such a critical pitch in terms of execution right there. The pitcher has to finish it. Otherwise, probably gets hit pretty hard. If you leave that out over the plate or you don't get it down enough, quickly turns into something that gets smoked. But if you can place it where he did, it's a really deceptive pitch.
Troy Johnston stands in now and watches strike 1. Home team down a run here in Game 3 of the World Series. And that's outside. And the count is 1-1.
1-1.
And that's outside. Left-hand batter waits. That misses. 3-1 now. Harold Ramirez waiting on deck if they extend the inning.
Plenty of pop in his bat, so he could give them the lead with one swing if he gets the chance.
And there's ball 4.
Take your base.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter. But he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
And first offering is fouled off. Johnston off of first with 2 away. That missed by a lot. And the count even 1-1. And that's downstairs and outside. The 2-1. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Brito settles underneath it. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Back here in Nationals Park, here's the shortstop at the plate, Eric Gonzalez. The pitch. And there's a foul ball. In the postseason, you see just how important every last play can be. You never know what's going to make the difference in the end. That one's in there, and it's 0-2.
Well, like you said, Boog, every play is so pivotal at this point of the year. As a player, you got to be locked in. Can't make a mistake that could cost your team the season.
The pitch. Hit hard, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. And now the catcher comes up to him, Pedro Severino. On the ground to the left, and that's a fair ball. Lead runner makes the turn at second. Throw comes in. Runner stopped. Second and third. Nobody out. And that's a double.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Caught it out front and ripped it down the line. And as soon as he saw it get through the infield, man, he started making that big turn towards second for the double.
And now the right fielder. Golden opportunity right here. First pitch just misses. Two runners in scoring position. Nobody out. And that one missing low.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
And here it comes. Hits and misses. It's a strikeout. And now it's Jose Siri.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one. Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Our umpire for this one, Freddie Ferguson. A consistent umpire by all accounts.
Yeah, I think the book on him is that he's not necessarily by the book with his strike zone. But once you figure out where he's calling strikes, you pretty much count on him to stay with that throughout the game. Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. He got 3 straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count. Just to pour it back.
Brito in the box now. Takes strike 1.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
He's under it. Brings it in. And that's the 3rd out. After an inning and a half, it's 1-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the first baseman, Victor Mendoza. Why to kick the pitch. And a curve misses outside. Right-hander kicks, deals.
Yeah!
That one ripped, but foul. The wind to the pitch. Inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
And that one's a little bit low. And a full count now.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Outside, and that is ball 4.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Leading for the Tigers, the catcher,
Francisco Mejia coming up to hit.
Mejia.
Throw over to first, and he's back in on a dive. Swing and a miss. 99. How do you do?
0-1.
Mendoza aboard here at first with nobody out. Ground ball left side, could be 2. To first, and he beats it.
Oh, it's a really tough play no matter who you are, but I think he has a chance to get him at first if he's just able to get that throw off a little quicker. It looked like he took 1 extra step to set himself and get a grip on the ball.
First and second, no outs. Here's the rookie third baseman, Domingo Levy. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
0 balls, 1 strike.
First and second, no outs. Bottom half of inning number 2. Strike 2.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
0-2.
And 1-2. Swings and misses, struck him out.
He was able to execute the perfect pitch for that situation. Had been pounding him with fastballs, and then all of a sudden pulls out the changeup and has good enough command to make it competitive. Tell you what, varying speeds like that to a hitter can be really, really effective. And right there, you could tell that hitter was just overmatched.
2 on, 1 out. And now it's Nunez. And that one is inside.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Two on, 1 out. There's the strike. At the belt and fires. Off the mark there. And the count's even at 2.
It's a good take.
Full count.
In the dirt, but kept close. Nice job behind the plate there. 1 out. Runners at first and second. Nunez will take his base.
Well, a great back and forth, and that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow, Bergie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Johan Rojas in the box now. Takes strike 1. Bounced, and that got the pitcher to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe as a run scores. And now they'll hustle out to check on him. That was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee.
Yeah, clearly in some real pain, but he will not want to come out of this game if he doesn't have to. It's looking to me like he's going to try to shake it off and continue.
Now
next is the designated hitter, Emilio. He's 0 for 1.
It's early, but these at-bats can impact the game just as much as they do later. Here's a chance to set the tone early for your team.
There's the strike.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Bases loaded. 1 away. Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big 2-out at bat coming up now.
Next to hit, Sergio Alcantara. And that one fouled off. All loaded up. Dangerous hitter at the plate.
1-1.
Wouldn't chase that time. Gonna count 1-2.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
And now it's 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Two outs.
That's the ball.
Laboring here. About to throw his 30th pitch of the inning. Kicks and fires. Hard hit, base hit. One runs in, fires to the plate. It's offline, and he scores. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
So 2 down. Now it's the right fielder, Troy Johnston. Way high.
Ball.
First and second, 2 down. And a foul ball. Left-hand hitter waits. And there's a ball.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on.
2-1.
2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Next offering in there for a strike. 2-2 now. Two on, 2 outs. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Catcher has it, fires to first. And they get out of the jam. Well done to finish off the strikeout at end the inning. 3 runs for them here, and they move ahead. We played 2 full. The Tigers on top 3-1. And we're back. Stepping in the long ball threat, Junior Caminero. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too. The pitch right through there for a strike.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power, but then if this hitter gets a strike or 2 on him, he's still very comfortable, and because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well. That's back-to-back singles for him. That can be a really tough pitch to handle. Front breaking ball, but he did a great job staying in there, keeping that front shoulder closed. He didn't spit off the ball and hook it foul, which happens so many times. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Now Almonte, 1 for 1 with a single so far. Left field, and he makes the catch.
Now batting, the second baseman, Gene.
Here's the second baseman, Gene Segura. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. That one finds the zone, and that's strike 1. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. The 0-2. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going.
This guy at the dish excels in 2-strike counts. Got to be careful with him out there on the mound.
And the righty deals. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
Yeah, with 2 strikes here, you really want to miss outside the zone with that breaking ball.
And he deals. And now 1-2.
Well, I think he's trying to get a feel for where that one missed. I mean, it could have gone either way, but he looked a little shocked for a second there.
Caminero leads off first with 1 away. And it's even up.
Ball.
And that's outside.
Count's full.
And he walked him. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at-bat.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at-bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
1 down. Tovar getting ready to hit. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. That's a strike across the top of the zone.
Well, impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count, then you can play around a little bit more as the at-bat expands.
2 on, 1 out. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
And a pitch. That one misses. Now 1-2.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
2-2.
In the dirt, blocked. Nothing happening on the bases, though. Tying run is at first. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. And a base hit. Around third. The throw in. It's off the mark, and he scores.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. It appears Dave Roberts is going to dig into his bullpen as he comes out of the dugout to make the change. Brooks Hall done for the night, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with a new pitcher after this break. Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Wander Suero. Runners at the corners here, one away. Now it's going to be Eric Gonzalez. Hammer, could be extra bases. One runs in. Heading for the plate. The relay, he will score and they take the lead. It's 4-3.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night. And just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Here's the catcher, Pedro Severino. Slapped foul. One out and a runner at second. Pitch misses.
No, that missed. That's a ball.
Ball one. Suero. He's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts in a tough spot like this. That is a big time benefit. And
that's
another ball.
Now, as a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss.
Swing and a miss.
2-2.
And the count is even, 2-2. Got him looking. Clipped the bottom of the zone with a curve for strike 3.
Just locked him up right there for the second out, and that's an at-bat he's probably going to be thinking about for a little while. Didn't pull the trigger. Not how you want to go down in an RBI spot, so now you got to hope your teammate behind you can pick you up.
And now the right fielder struck out swinging his first time. And takes low for ball one. Two outs and one in scoring position. Next offering in there for a strike. Strike one.
1-1.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. But 3 score in the inning. 2 of them on this 2-run double. And the home team down a run. You're watching the World Series on the show. Back in Washington, D.C., Harold Ramirez at the dish.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Foul back our way, and that's out of play.
Been a rough start on the mound for this guy. His third inning, so important for him to get on track, turn the page, settle in, do all those things you need to do to give your team a little bit of length in this one.
0-2.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Up and in, and the count is 1-2. Wouldn't chase that time. Not close with that one, and it's a full count. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that.
Now
Nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Victor Mendoza will hit next. A walk and a run scored his first time. Ball one there. Home team down a run here in the last half of the third. Swings through that high fastball.
That looks like a case of deciding to swing no matter what. That pitch was way up. Nice job of the pitcher knowing that this hitter's looking for something up that he can drive, but he just expanded the zone to his advantage.
The 2-1.
Hit.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Lifted in the air down the left side. That gets down for a hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Couple of singles back to back. That's a ball that a lot of times you'll see the shortstop or left fielder be able to get to if it hangs up in the air long enough. But right there, it just died and found a way to drop in on the green stuff with base hit.
And here is Francisco Mejia. Reached on an infield single his first time. Clips the corner, and it's 0-1. The pitch. Fought off foul.
One ball, 2 strikes.
In the dirt. No advance. Good job behind the dish. And the right-hander deals. Just misses. And the count is 2-2.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
That one misses. And the count's full.
Count is full.
And the pitch. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. And a payoff pitch. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Righty delivers, and they're all loaded up. That's a great at-bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
Oh, that sets up a really big at-bat in this game. These are the moments where everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
Bases loaded, nobody out. Domingo Levy digs in now. This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
The opportunity for a huge inning exists right here. Bases loaded, nobody out. But as a hitter, can't be over anxious. That pitcher's up against the wall. Make him come to you.
And a pitch. Swings and misses, struck him out. And an excellent job keeping it right there.
Well, you rarely ever see 3 curveballs in a row because that's one of those pitches that's most effective when you haven't seen it recently. You might see 3 sliders in a row, but right there, he was feeling that curveball and figured he could finish with that pitch.
Standing in is the power-hitting second baseman, Gustavo Nunez. That one finds the zone, 0-1. One out, base is full. And he dodges that fastball. That misses. Now 2-2.
2-2.
Way inside. Kicks and deals. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Righty to the plate. Out towards right center field. Base hit. Run is in. Another comes in to score. 5-4 now as they take the lead.
That's all he needed, just a simple base hit, and he drives in two in a huge spot. Didn't try to do too much with it, just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with guys trying to launch and hit home runs, but sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Number 75 gives way, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. Joe Corbett gets the call from the pen.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Two on, one out. Johan Rojas now at the plate. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. In comes the run from third. And it's 6-4. And now a wide throw to third.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he can handle. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
So the lineup flips over. Next is the DH. A switch hitter, Emilio Boone.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Fastball for a strike. 0-1.
Not the easiest thing when you're talking about a guy that's, perhaps is going to be in the rotation, or maybe a long relief guy, to not start an inning, to come into an inning with pressure on it and try to get yourself comfortable.
And a foul ball. Nunez, the runner at third. Rojas at first. One gone. And that one almost hit him. Here comes a pitch. That one not close. And that's ball 2. And a pitch. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. First and third, one down. Swing and a pop-up. Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it, hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, shortstop, Sergio Alcantara.
So up next, Sergio Alcantara, 1 for 2.
It's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
That one fouled off. Now 1-1. That's a little bit low.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
That misses the zone. 3-1. Chris with that distraction and a speedy guy at first. He's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
2 outs. The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
You get a walk, and you get a walk. Everyone gets a walk.
Here's some real power at the plate. Troy Johnston. He's 0 for 1. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Strike one.
0-1.
That one clips the outside corner. 0-2 now. And that skips into dirt. And the slider just misses. Now all even up. On the ground. And that's just foul. The pitch. Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
2-2 now. Line drive, base hit. 1 runs in. The second run scores, and it's 8-4.
Oh, that's a big at bat coming through in the clutch to drive in a pair. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Here's the left fielder, Harold Ramirez. Big swing and a miss.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
2 outs, couple of base runners at first and second. That's in there. 0-2.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
Right-handed reliever.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
This one in the dirt. Well done behind the dish. The pitch. Outside.
2-2.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That'll end the inning after a lot of scoring. All in all, 10 come to the plate. They bat around at 5 score. On to inning number 4. The Tigers out front here, 8-4. World Series Game 3. And now the center fielder, Jose Siri. Suero back to work. Ground ball to the right side. The flip to the pitcher covering. Close play against the speedy runner.
Now back, left fielder, Brito.
So digging in, Soup Brito. Suero in his 5th season, 32 years old, and they traded for him earlier this year. The other way, Ramirez pulls it down and he makes the catch. Out number 2.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it, but in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Caminero up to hit for the 3rd time as he lays off inside, ball 1. Dives and he can't hang on. He doesn't have a play and he's on at first.
Now back, number 63.
Here's a big power threat, Almonte. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
No balls, 1 strike.
Caminero leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Suero picks over, and he dives back in safely. And here it comes. Ripped, but it curls foul. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. That completes the strikeout, inning over. Bottom of the inning, and here's the first baseman, Victor Mendoza. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
That's
a little bit high, and it's a ball and a strike. Singy, one of the things that's interesting is that guys really don't worry about swing and miss from an offensive standpoint anymore. So when you see somebody who contacts the ball like this, do you think of that as plus value?
Absolutely. If he's doing damage now, if he's rolling over and grounding out, then it's a different story. But yeah, if he can put the ball in the gaps or over the fence, 100%.
Gonzalez pulls it down, and there's one down.
The catcher, Francisco.
And here's the catcher, Francisco Mejia. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. And first offering is fouled off. And that one off the outside edge.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And that's off the inside edge. 2-1. Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. This one in the air right field. Sizing this one up. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
The third baseman.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the third baseman, Domingo Levy, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. That's outside. 1-0. A little bit low.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
Now one missed.
3-0.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Taking all the way on 3-0 right there, and as a hitter, you're saying, why couldn't I get that pitch earlier in the count when I'm looking to swing?
And that one fouled off. The pitch. And that's ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Check on the runner.
Hey.
Nunez in the box here lets that one go for a ball.
Maybe losing command a little bit after the walk. Next pitch, not even close.
At the belt and fires. And now 2-0.
Outside.
Oh, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Kicks and fires. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Two outs. Swings through that one out in front that time.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. That's out number 3. We go to the top of the 5th. Now it's the second baseman, Gene Segura.
For Santo Domingo, the second baseman.
And he deals. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Action in the pen down there. Number 91, up and throwing. Aaron also getting ready. Right-hander kicks, deals. And there's a ball.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Two now. On the ground, right side. Mendoza steps on the bag, and the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th.
Now batting, number 7.
Stepping in, the long ball threat, Tovar. Singing, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
2 outs, base is empty. Eric Gonzalez getting ready to hit. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. That one catches the corner for a strike.
It's 0-1.
Two down, nobody on, and we're at the top of the 5th. Hard hit, right side. In plenty of time to first, and that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the center fielder, Johan Rojas. Corbett back to work. Clips the corner. Strike 1. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Rafael Montero getting loose out there. The 0-1. Fly ball to right. He dives, but can't hang on. That's a base hit, and that turns the lineup over.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Now a chance for. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it, and he beats it. He's safe.
Now batting, shortstop, Sergio Alcantara.
Now here's the switch hitting power threat, Sergio Alcantara. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Rojas, the lead runner at second. Boom. At first with no outs. Next pitch is downstairs.
He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
And that one just missed off the outside edge. And there's a foul ball. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Drops into the glove.
Now back, the right fielder,
Troy Johnston, the next to hit.
A chance for more damage right here. A couple of RBIs for him in his last AB.
And there's the strike.
Really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to continue, finish off this hitter.
In the air, out towards left center. Brito makes the catch.
Now back, the left fielder, Harold Ramirez.
So first and second with 2 outs. Now the left fielder, Harold Ramirez. 1 for 3. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
Foul ball there. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's the inning. 2 left on. 5 innings complete. The Tigers have the lead 8-4. Top of the 6th inning. Here's the power hitting catcher, Pedro Severino. The right-hander back to work. Gets under and pops it up. Drifts towards it. Makes the catch for the out. And there's 1 down.
Now back, number 76.
Now it's the right fielder. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Activity in the bullpen. Number 91 looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Out to short, Alcantara. Now the throw to first on the run. 2 up, 2 down.
Well, here we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder. Wow, really impressive.
So the batting order turns over. And now the center fielder, Jose Siri. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. And a foul ball. And a pitch. And a curve misses outside. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. Throw is high and over his head. And he'll pull into second safely.
Ripped that one down the line and kept it fair. And even when you hit it that far out front, you still have to keep your hands tight to your body so you don't hook around that baseball and put it in foul territory. And that right there was perfect. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
Man in scoring position with 2 away. Soup Brito. This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. And out of here. He circles the bases. It's 8-6.
He wasted no time in that at bat, swinging at the first pitch, and he punished it. He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrists to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
So 2 away with nobody on. Now the third baseman, Junior Caminero. And first offering is fouled off. And that one missing low.
Well, now that this is a bullpen game, it's clear that whichever bullpen steps up the most is likely going to come away with the W.
Ball, that's
and a good eye there.
Hey.
Way out front for strike 2.
2-2.
Two down, nobody on. Battling here as he fouls it away. And the righty deals. Waves at the bender for the strikeout. But not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. It's now 8-6. Back here in Nationals Park. Well, we go bottom 6. Here's a big power threat. Victor Mendoza. The wind and the pitch. Hit on the ground to the right side. And it goes just foul. The wind to the pitch. And downstairs. Movement in the bullpen. Number 84 appears to be getting loose. Just missed. Bottom of the zone and a called strike. The wind to kick the pitch. And that's off the inside edge. Full count, 3-2. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Oh, you know this guy wants to swing it, but he's showing some good patience in this one. It's the second time he's taken ball 4.
So man aboard. And now Francisco Mejia. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller. Good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. First pitch misses.
Yeah, and because he's got the big arm, he pays attention to the running game and is sure to manage it.
Pickoff move to first. Mendoza back in standing.
When you have a catcher that can throw like that, a pitcher doesn't have to worry as much about the slide step. He can keep his mechanics intact and have a better opportunity of getting that hitter out with a swing and miss.
That's the ball.
And that's too high. On the ground right side. 4, 6, 3. And they turn the double play.
I think 4-6-3 double plays like that are way tougher than these guys make it look sometimes, because no matter how you do it, the feed from the second baseman is a tough one. That's where footwork really comes into play. But right there, very well done.
Levy in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate. And the right-hander deals. And that's outside. Ball 2.
Got to be real careful here. 2-0. He's hunting for his pitch.
And it's fouled away. 2 outs. Fastball in for a strike. 2-2. Up the middle, into the outfield, base hit. Runner at first with 2 away. And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Gustavo Nunez. And that's off the inside edge.
1-0.
And it's 1-0. And a pitch. Sliced hard but foul. Next pitch in for a strike. 1-2.
A 1-2 count. All he's seen is fastballs. You've got to expect something off speed. Stay back.
And another ball. That's down and in.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Johan Rojas hitting on deck circle. And the pitch. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. The game plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
Here's the center fielder, Johan Rojas. 3 for 3 with 3 singles. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Severino drifts towards it, and a foul ball.
Oh, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
The pitch. In the air, right side of the infield. Settles underneath it. Makes the catch, inning over. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound. Number 91.
And he's got a big-time breaking ball to contend with. Hitters going to have to pick it up early if they're going to have any chance.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Almonte.
On both sides equally as strong. So not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
Under it. And makes the grab. 1 down.
Now back, second baseman.
Here's the second baseman, Gene Segura.
Well, with both starters out of this ball game, it now becomes a battle of the bullpens and just seeing which manager can match up better and who's able to get to the finish line.
Base is empty, 1 away here in the late stages of game 3. Tried to get him to chase on the changeup that time. Bounce to the left side. In the hole. Jump throw. Not in time, and he reaches safely.
The effort was there with the jump throw. You gotta love it, but it just wasn't in time. Still a really impressive play just to get to that ball and make it close at first. And not every shortstop can even make that play.
So up next, Tovar. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. This is a true 5-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off of him. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1.
Fans come to the ballpark to watch him play. And in baseball, to have such a talented player.
Segura on the run. Cut on and missed. And he puts him down. Great throw.
Very questionable steal attempt right there. You're down by 2 runs. Tying runs at the plate. Your run is so important. You have to be smarter than that. They can't be playing around in this situation. Trust the guy at the plate with 1 swing to tie it up. That right there could be very costly.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Right side, hard hit. Throws to first in time. That ends the frame. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Number 84.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Stepping in, Emilio Boone.
The designated hitter, Emilio Boone.
As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. Foul ball.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
Late that time, and it's strike 2.
0-2.
Just a bit late on that 0-1 breaking ball. 0-2 hole now. He's going to have to shorten up, tighten things up if he's going to have a good at bat.
The next pitch misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
1-2.
And another ball. And it finds its way through for a hit. And the leadoff man aboard. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Next to hit, Sergio Alcantara.
1-0.
Boom. Gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Pitch in the dirt. 2 balls, no strikes.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory, get yourself into scoring position.
Next pitch is inside, and that's ball 3.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
And ball 4 to a board.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
So digging in, Troy Johnston. Double steal. And a foul ball. Oh, 1 now. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike.
0-2.
Not even close there. 1-2 to count. First and second, no outs. Here at the bottom of the 7th. That one ripped left field. Brito going back on this one. To the warning track, makes the catch. Runner tags at second.
Try to take on the wind in left field right there. Just a little too much traffic up in the air. Mother Nature won that one. It's hard to say, but I think that might be gone otherwise.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Harold Ramirez. Lots of pop at the plate. Outfield playing back almost on the warning track.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Inside, just missed. And another ball. Kicks and deals.
Rio.
In the dirt. No advance on the bases, but it's 3-0 now. 3-0 down. And he walked him on 4 pitches.
Well, just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and the guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
So the bases are loaded here, 1 gone. Victor Mendoza now at the plate. And there's a strike.
Well, a good first pitch changeup there. In order to be effective, you've got to really sell it. Good arm speed, and it's got to be down in the zone.
And that's in for a strike.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first two pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
And the 0-2. And
That's
ball one.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
One and two now. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Boog gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a two-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. I mean, with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate, so very difficult to get the barrel on.
Bases loaded, 2 down.
Kind of goes without saying, but stranding these two runners in scoring position right here, it feels like it's a must if they stand a chance to win this game.
Two outs. Up and in. Now 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swinging a deep drive. This one's got a chance. Way back there. And boom goes the dynamite. He powers that one out of here. It's 12-6. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth. So a great job here of staying within himself. You know that if you get a knock, you're going to drive in a couple. So stay focused on that. Well, he does more than just a knock. It's the grand slam to drive in 4. Really good job at the plate.
On the mound now, Rafael Montero.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
And now it's switch hitting third baseman Domingo Levy. Missed with a changeup, and that is ball one. And that drops in for a strike.
1 and 1.
There's a swing and a miss.
He can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
2 down, nobody on. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Got him. Outside pitch got the better of him that time. But they leave their mark on the inning as we get another look at the grand slam. The lead has exploded to a half dozen. Back in Washington, D.C. Now it's the shortstop, Eric Gonzalez.
The shortstop, Eric Gonzalez.
Here comes a pitch. In the air, right field. Falls it in for the out. And there's one away.
Now batting, the catcher, Pedro.
Now at the plate, Pedro Severino. And first offering is fouled off. One down, base is empty.
Nope, ball.
Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Medina looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Aaron warming up as well. High fly ball, right field. Johnston has this one sized up. And there are 2 outs.
The batter, number 76.
And now the right fielder. Just missed.
Ball.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
Here's a 1-1. Right through there for a strike.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
2-2.
And that's in the dirt. 2 outs. Up the middle. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. He decides to hold on to it, and the defense comes away with nothing. Well, maybe that will end up getting him going.
Yeah, he really simplified there. Kept his shoulders square to the plate and wasn't trying to overswing. I think that's the key for him to have success through the rest of this series.
And now here is Jose Siri.
Ball.
First pitch, and he just misses.
1 ball, no strikes.
And a good eye there.
That's the ball.
Two 2-0 to count. Here it comes.
Wood.
And he gets that fastball by him
2-1
upstairs.
to count.
As a hitter, you got to learn something from that pitch. He clearly wasn't timed up on the fastball. In a 2-0 count, you have to be ready to do damage.
Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck right field. Pulls it in on the warning track. And we're back, ready for the bottom of the 8th. Now it's the second baseman, Gustavo Nunez. The wind of the pitch. Full strike right there. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Kenny Hernandez getting ready to go. The pitch. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. And that's going to kick into the corner. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
So a man aboard, and now the center fielder, Johan Rojas. In the air, left field. Sizes this one up. He's got it. Runner tags at second. Not in time. He's safe. Back to the top of the lineup. And next is the designated hitter, Emilio Boone. He swings and fouls one off. Just missed. Nunez takes his lead at third with one away. The 1-1 is fouled off. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his third strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Liner, and that should be extra bases. Runner in from third to extend their lead. 13-6. Alcantara into second, and he's got a double.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
Now it's the right fielder, Troy Johnston. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1-0.
Man at second. Pitch misses, and that's ball 2.
Well, no need to go right at this guy. First base is open. He can hurt you, so make him expand his zone. If he doesn't, give him a walk.
Man on second, 2 down. That one finds the zone, and a count 2-1.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
Righty delivers. Fastball for a strike. Can't glove it cleanly. But in time, nice job to stay with it to end the inning. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. 9th inning coming up. The Tigers have the advantage, 13-6. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Medina.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
The pitch. Swung on, popped up left side. Alcantara makes the grab, 1 down.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
He's 2 outs away. Here's the third baseman, Junior Caminero. Just missed. Swings through that.
1-1.
That one fouled off. Here's a 1-2. And
that's
another ball.
Outside.
Base is empty, 1 away. You're at the top of the 9th. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Under it. Puts it away for the out. 2 away. So they're down to their final out. Now here is Almonte. Pitch is in there. That's strike 1. And that skips in the dirt. Right through there for a strike. This could end it. Ground ball, and this should do it. Alcantara and that is the ball game. Well, Singy, it wasn't pretty, but here's another look at the final line.
Yeah, Boog, this one wasn't close. Not a lot of drama at the end either, and you just don't see a lot of blowouts in the postseason.
13-6 the final score. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout.